I'm here with Cary Nord, artist behind, among others, Conan the Barbarian. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. How did you get started in making art and eventually get to do it professionally?
From the very beginning, I was always just drawn to draw. I always had a pencil in my hand from as long as I can remember. So, really, I got in when I was young. I got in when I was 19, and I learned when I was 14 that you could do comics as a job. So that was my career path right there. So it took me 5 years to break in, and that's kind of, I taught myself, no formal education, and that's my story.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you've worked on Conan on and off for a few years now.
Yes.
What attracts you to the character?
I think for Conan, I just like he's just a very visceral character, very straightforward, and it's just, from an art point of view, it's just easy to draw, I was always attracted to the human figure, so drawing Conan, he's just wearing a loincloth and he's all muscle, and just a great exercise in anatomy for me. So.
You've worked on some other big projects such as Daredevil and X-Men. Of all those projects, which was your favorite?
I think Conan was my favorite. For the other ones, I grew up loving superheroes, so it was always a thrill. Like X-Men was my favorite book when I was a kid. So getting to draw X-Men characters was, an absolute thrill.
What advice would you give to aspiring artists?
Boy, I'd say just go out and, learn as much about art from as many sources as possible. Don't just stick to comic books to learn. Go out and learn from, the great artists like painters, and, there's tons of books out there now compared to when I was growing up, that will teach you how to draw comics and, how to draw pretty much anything you want. So get your hands on as much material as possible.
So are you working on anything at the moment you can talk about?
Not really, no. I'm just doing covers for Valiant and DC. That's kind of been my main gig for the last little while, so I'm happy doing that right now.
Where can people find you online?
Online? Just my Instagram is my major source. I'm on Twitter, but I don't use it that much. Facebook has a little fan page that you can follow if you want to, but Instagram's where I update the most.
Okay. Well, thank you for that.